Good afternoon. This is Tom Aspray with the Viper Report for Wednesday, February 6th. Well, it's about 40 minutes before the close. It's been another good few days in the stock market as it keeps powering to the upside, with the S&P now testing that widely watched 200-day moving average. Doesn't look like it'll close above it today, but we got pretty close yesterday. One of the strong sectors today has been the VanEck Vector Semiconductor ETF. That's one we recommended last week, up 2.5%. on pretty good volume, cresting the 101 level. We got in, I said, about a week ago, and are showing about a 5% profit. In today's video, I'd like to take you through a stock trade we closed out part of today, show you how we got in it and what the strategy was. The stock is Synopsis. It's a San Jose Mountain Home company in high-tech software for chips. It's up 0.82% today, hitting a high of 99.52. So why is that important? This is an excerpt from the January 28th Hot Stocks Report, our review of Synopsis, noting that it reported on February 20th, so we have plenty of time before earnings. And my technical review, you can see when this was reported, it gapped to the upside, was trading at 93.55. You can see that this is the RS, which measures how the stock is doing versus the S&P 500. It was clearly doing better, and the on-balance volume, it was positive too. So some new subscribers to my services are wondering why my orders are always to buy at well below the market levels. In the last video or so, I talked about how important the entry was, and then those who pay too much typically get stopped out just before the market turns higher. So that's why my strategy has been developed over decades, is to very fine-tune the entry points. Sometimes I miss them, but when I get them, it often works out quite well. So for Synopsis, I was looking to go half the position at 91.66 or better, and 50% at 90.48, using a stop of 88.11. That was a risk of 2.8% if both our buy levels had been hit, and it turned out we gotten stopped out. On the 31st, you can see now the Synopsis had this nice pullback. It actually got as low as 89.77, I believe. So hit both of our buy levels at 91.66 and at 90.48. But our stop held. You can see on this day, the 30th of January, it closed up $2. Pretty strong move. Technical studies had turned up, stayed positive on the pullback. In this Monday's report, I updated my analysis and was looking for targets showing that there were some converging targets in the 99 area. You can see this is a weekly chart, looks very strong. We had sharp 4 weeks to the upside. At this point, it closed at 94.79 last Friday. So we were long at an average price of 91.07. I raised the stop to reduce the risk even further. Want to sell 50% at 99.17 or better. So, you may be wondering why I took that strategy. Our buy levels were hit on January 30th. So this is the 7th day we've been in the trade. So selling 50% of the position at 99.17 was a profit of about 8.9% in 7 days. This allows me to raise the stop on the remaining position so that at worst I'll keep the profit from half the trade and do no worse than break even on the other half. More likely, we can see a move up to that upper Stark band and above it, possibly to the 102 to 105 area. So for the rest of the position, I'll keep watching it. If the daily technical studies turn negative, I'll sell out the position. Otherwise, I'll develop targets based on the pivot resistance levels and Stark bands. This is typically what I try to do with a trade. If it moves fast in my direction, I try to take a quick 10% profit and let the other half ride. If you're interested in what a full Viper ETF report looks like, I have posted Monday's report on the viperreport.com website. You'll see it on the front page. It'll be up there at least for another few more days. If you hit read more, you'll see a picture of the front page of the publication, and if you hit this link here, it'll open the entire publication, a PDF form. You can see the entire 8-page report that was released about 7:45 Monday morning. Shows my sector analysis, current positions, and P&Ls. Review some of the past recommendations. Here's that recommendations in SMH we talked about, and follows all of them up, as well as gold. Gold's been a really nice position since it triggered a doji buy signal in early October. We're long GLD from about 114.83, and we're also in EEM. The end of the report, there's a table that will show you the open recommendations that we're working this week. So you may find that interesting. I hope you'll take the time to take a look. And if you're interested in subscribing, go to viperreport.com. You can see the links for the Viper ETF or the Hot Stocks report. Or if you like some individualized training on the AD course or something else, my students have been doing very well. I hope you'll join us. Thank you.